There we go. Yeah, I saw that comment on my last thing, my stream. I was having an issue. It didn't want to record my voice. Okay, it was the mic. It wasn't reading the mic. Okay, or hearing the mic inputs, and so, anyways, I had to restart the computer because I was trying a bunch of different other things, and that wasn't working. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. Gotta write this guy a program. You know, I'm going big time. All right. Between these guys that are contacting me, big shots, big shots. Okay. They're contacting me about programming. I got Vegan Gains commenting on my thing. I got other people following me. Okay. On what Instagram there, Andrew Richard, Tom Haviland, Lucas Hatton, Shane Hunt, a few other guys that I can't remember right now. So anyways, we're gonna boot up the old RuneScape and get back to the Riz Master Jeet. And one of the viewers told me that I should get RuneLight, but RuneLight only works with older characters. It's a damn shame. All right. Oh, it's booting up. What's it got to do now? An update? Big surprise. Oh yeah, I guess I'm gonna want the pop-up window. What's this? Oh, 5 people are watching. You're not even saying anything. What's wrong with you? This stream sucks. I'm warming up. Okay. All right. I gotta turn up this. I want you to be able to hear this sweet ass sound. Okay, minimize that. Shrink myself. Oh, is it because this thing's low? Okay. We don't want to go too loud. Okay. Shit. It's a rainy Monday, and thank God it's raining. It's you know, without this rain, although hopefully it doesn't quit, hopefully I don't jinx it. We're approaching a dust bowl level of dryness. Yes, hello yourself, Mr. Jordan. Okay. I did install RuneLight, but I can't use it with this character. I can use it with my other character, but that one doesn't have the swag that this one does. Okay. Look at that. Get jet black beady eyes. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Can I translate that on the fly? I'm gonna see how many days I can go in a row. Holy cow! Why is that guy hitting me? I'm gonna see how many days I can go in a row without having how many days I can go in a row having Tim Hortons without getting contaminated food. All right, and so far I'm on I think day 5 or 6. Gillenor needs me. I don't even. Unfortunately, well, let's just start clubbing. You know, when you don't know what to do, you just start hitting goblins. I could go start beating on chickens. Free to play, yeah. I'm not buying a membership yet. Okay. What am I training? Strength? No, I'm training attack. I want to pummel. Attack XP is for noobs. So your name's V-Lad. You're a Slav. Why is your picture Alan Alda? I actually hate Alan Alda because my dad loves MASH, and this character just annoys the hell out of me. Yeah, it's getting pretty late if you're over in the eastern part of the world. Yeah, I suppose so. This farmer's got a goblin infestation. I'll take care of that. What's this guy's name? Arav Pao? Oh, he's one of my brothers. Come on, can I kill this thing and then I can bother this guy? Yeah. There we go. When's the WoW stream? I have to buy time for that, and I have to be making more money. I have to be making I have to be at least breaking even if I'm gonna be a gamer. Okay, and so what does WoW cost? Like 15 USD a month. That's like 700 Canadian a month. So if someone donates 700, I'll buy a month worth. Okay, the WoW stream. Yeah, how many people are gonna watch that? 3. No, I think I've probably got about... No, I probably have about 10 viewers that are WoW players. Yeah. I already did my workout. My friend told me that I should stream my workouts, but I hate that. I like to just be in the zone. I don't want to chat. I'm not going to be a bro. I don't like talking to people at the gym, unless I'm done working out. But shooting the shit, you can't be doing that. Even if I'm deloading, I can't do that. And my microphone for my cell phone sucks. I need to get an influencer microphone, and then you can hear me. You can hear all of my labored breathing, even more so. You just subbed to WoW again. Already regret it. Well, if you want to make a WoW a better experience, leave general chat and trade chat. You're welcome. You can do that. /leave general /leave trade. All right. The game's much more enjoyable. You block guild invites. You play a range. If you play a range class, you can have more fun. You just I grew up close to where he's from, so that's pretty cool. I'm Italian as well. See? Half my viewers are Italian. All right, we got to stick together. His conspiracy theories when he's on the RX podcast. Yes. His stuff's hilarious. I wish I had that voice. He's from Huntington. I think he was born in Brooklyn, and then they moved to Huntington Beach, Long Island. There's a few viewers from New York. There was this like small sort of documentary that I was watching about Staten Island, and most people I don't know, people don't even know about Staten Island. And some of the people see it as like a sort of trap. It's a place that you need to escape. Only funny chat in WoW is the Barons chat. Well, and maybe it depends on what server you're in. If you're on the North American servers, it's just a lot of corniness. WoW might have been... The WoW players were doing dad jokes before dad jokes were popular. Oh, you're from Staten Island? Yeah. I think that's where Steve Vai's from. He was one of those little accordion-playing Italian boys. Before he picked up the... I think that's what he was doing before he picked up the guitar. And then he was playing guitar 12 hours a day. Oh, you're from Pakistan. Hell yeah, what a nice place. Did you marry your first cousin? Okay, this guy's getting me kind of low on health. I'm gonna need to eat. Do I got any? I have to go. Oh, wait, where's my axe? Okay, there's my axe. I gotta cut down a tree. Oh shit, this is tough. Okay, come on, we got this. Oh, that was close. All right, I'm level 5. Yes. All right, let's go over here. I need to make a fire. Still close to the city for work. Was it? I remember seeing something way back where it's like 160 gold for logs. Are they crazy? All. Cook. Hell yeah. Oh, that's... What? 3. I don't get this shit. Come on, I want to cook all 3. Oh, I burned one. Okay, there we go. There we go. 8 health. 10 health. Alright, I'm back in business. Nicholas Canby? Never heard of him. Oh, here we go. I gotta get some of these messages. I married my goat. Goats are pretty energetic. And they're good lovers, I heard. I mean, they're always bent over. Anyways, Chuck Norris jokes. I like Chuck Norris jokes. Those don't get old. My favorite one, I had a calendar that I got for my birthday. And it was, who's this fucking guy? Does he want to give me money? Give me money! Whoa! Hell yeah, I'm doing fucking rich! I'm rich! Hell yeah. Dude, I'm fucking rich, okay. Hell yeah. I'm like Yosemite Sam when he finds gold. Okay. Holy shit, I'm freaking rich. You know how much time I spent grinding back in the old days when I was a kid? Fishing for trout and salmon in Barbarian Village. And it still didn't... I still didn't have peanuts compared to what I do now. Okay, there... Is that a bank? That's the bank. So we gotta go west, then north. Okay, let's do this shit. I'm a master of direction. Okay, I gotta get some of these, blah, blah, blah. Somebody used to be... I've caught mutes from Baron's chat. People still make those dad jokes, though. I'm pretty sure the same people are in general that were... Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Most classic WoW players have been playing the game for over 20 years. Well, I'm almost... Although I've been playing on and off. I started in 2006, so I was a little late. I started in, like, late summer of 2006, so, like, August, September. Which is near the end of the game. I think Nax must have already been out, because BC came out in January 2007. Okay, a lot of Italians moved to Staten Island from Brooklyn because it was an affordable place to get an actual house, and it was more suburban. Yeah, well, I mean, it's like some guy's video. You got to escape the urban youths, if you know what I mean. That's what the suburbs are about, and that's why the people are like saying that the suburbs are like copy and paste housing, and there's no life there, and it's just like, you know, big lawns. It's all empty. It's like, yeah, but it's fucking safe. Okay. All right. Canby. I thought you were talking about Matt Kroc. Somebody got really upset when someone was talking about oh shit, what the hell did I just click? Somebody said they commented on one of my lifts on Instagram. They're like, this is what Matt Kroc would have been in a different timeline. Someone got really bent into shape about that, and then they did the normal thing where they said that I was affirming my gender. So I have to take steroids. I have to take steroids, otherwise I'd be a girl. Big lawns equals big mowers, exactly. And in the city, you don't even have your own lawn. Okay? How are you going to get a Dixie chopper if you live in an apartment? I mean, I suppose you could put it in the parking garage if you're in a building that has one. That's another thing about living in the city. I've gone to Toronto, maybe once, maybe twice, maybe sometimes more than that. At least once a year. Getting a parking spot, if you have anything that's that's like bigger than a compact, like I used to have a Nissan Micra. That's okay for parking, but with my truck, fucking forget about it. Dixie chopper. That's when people ask me. There's this guy that did like a landscaping version of Jeff Foxworthy, and he's like, "You might be a lawn freak if you say that your girlfriend's name is Skag or Dixie Chopper." Was I down here? Oh no, I was here. Shit, I can't. Yeah. Oh no, I was here. Okay. Let's do this shit. No, it's not there. That's with the chickens. And then there's this guy. Highwayman. What is this guy? Does this guy want to give me stuff too? Oh, hello. Hell yeah. People fucking love me. Does Matt Kroc still lift? Ben? That's Ben? What level are you? You're only level 83? Oh, H1B. Oh, good. People can... How the hell did they find me? Wait, is my girlfriend on? Damn it. This is the girl I was trolling last time. Get groomed? I'm not getting groomed. They're just doing it out of the kindness of their heart. Alright? Don't... You're gaslighting me, okay? Oh, maybe he wants to give me more money. I'll take more money. Oh no, you're going that way? Okay. I have to go find some monsters to level up on. That's how they find you. It was really funny. There's the Indian guy that owns the Circle K was getting hit on by this gay guy. Then he told me that the gay guy somehow got his phone number and was asking him for, pics of his private parts. And he's like, I had to tell the guy that he doesn't leave me alone. I'm going to punch him. I couldn't imagine being that horny. Somebody did message me. They asked me how much it would cost for a 5-minute flexing video. I remember telling the Indian guy about that. He's like, do you have to show your face? Some guy smiled at you in traffic yesterday. Kind of pissed me off. Yeah, why are people going around smiling? If you're walking around smiling, that just means you're gay. Smiling's gay. Being friendly's gay. Talking to girls is the gayest thing you can do. Alright. Some girl came up to me, she started talking to me. I'm like, sorry, I don't swing that way. She's like, okay. I love fighting these chickens. I'll put them in their place. I saw this story in, it was in Dallas, Texas. It was just a few days ago. This Mexican guy decapitated his Indian boss. For some reason, the Indian guy was speaking to him in English, and the guy that he was employed to work there didn't speak any English. And then when the Indian guy, he was probably kind of rude about it, he spoke to another employee to get the other employee to translate what he was saying into Spanish. The guy got really pissed off. They started. There was a yelling match, and then the guy took a machete and was going to town. He was carrying his severed head. and he kicked his head. He went like full Genghis Khan style, and he dropped the guy's severed head on the ground and kicked it like a soccer ball. The situation is who beats Bad Boy? Situation's A-okay. My friend works with this Indian guy, and they break his balls all day long. Hello. Simply Deep, 1985. I saw the CCTV where he kicked his head and dropped it in the dumpster. That's like some movie shit. That's that. If it was like you ever watch Jason Takes Manhattan, and he's having the fist fight. Well, it's not really a fist fight. It's sort of one-sided until Jason starts trying. But the black guy is punching Jason over and over again, and then Jason does like a haymaker uppercut, and the black guy's head pops off and flies into a dumpster. It's one of the best moments in cinema history, actually. Hello, me. I'm pretty good. It's raining, so that means I mean, the downside is, well, I guess I still make the same amount of videos, but I start making money again. That's good. We were about to go Dust Bowl mode in here in Canada, and at least where I live, and that's not good. Apparently, the original Dust Bowl happened because they cut down too many trees. Because one of the things that the trees do is they do something called transpiration, and so they take ground moisture and they put it into the air, and then it collects in clouds, obviously. And so there's like this one guy apparently that told them, he's like, "Hey guys, I think we need trees," and apparently that's what saved I think that was like the Midwest. What's your content about, so I'll know what to ask you or bring up in the future? I'm sort of new here, so that's why I asked. My content is all over the place, okay? But mainly, my stuff focuses on weightlifting. But you can ask me. I know lots. Well, I know lots of useless things, but video games, I know a decent amount about that too. Pro wrestling, movies. Music. Not rap, though. I hate rap. Alright. Dude, I'm just feeling super strong. Level 7. I got my attack to 2. Okay, that's a shame. I wanted to be a strength pure. I wonder whose stupid idea it was to have all this white text here. You had a burrito yesterday and it sucked. Too spicy. What are you doing eating burritos? I'm surprised burritos made it that far east. If you're a Slav, I don't think you have the stomach for that. Also, one thing that I don't get why people well, I mean, it's okay in sushi, but I don't really get why people like avocado. That's one of those Mexican things like guacamole. There's this place in Canada, a chain restaurant called Bar Burrito. You won't catch me there. Pet Sadie? I want to slay Sadie. What level? How much XP is that thing gonna give me? Why is there a chicken in the house? I'm from Belarus. Live in the States. Oh, okay. Probably a good idea. Belarus. That's the home of Andrei Arlovsky, and that's all I know about Belarus. Andrei Arlovsky, you see his fight against Fedor? I remember that. I thought Fedor was going to lose, and then, thankfully, Andrei Arlovsky has a glass chin. Fedor gives him like an overhand, I don't know, overhand right. Just nicks his chin. Andrei Arlovsky drops like a sack of potatoes. I'm dead wrong. I saw the video you did on Big Sean Allen. What a cool guy. Okay. What are we dead wrong about? I can handle. And oh, are you also a Slav? You're the Russian guy. You were having it with Varg Vikernes a couple days ago. Tim McLean, a 22-year-old Canadian man, was stabbed, beheaded, and cannibalized while riding a Greyhound Canada bus. Yeah, Asian guy is. He got eaten by an Asian guy. Jeez. Goat of all time, greatest of all time of all time. I guess it's worth saying twice. Okay. Alexander Emelianenko is not nearly as good as Fedor, and apparently Fedor's disowned his brother. Yeah. I want your opinion on this. What's your opinion on movies that show men in embarrassing situations that'll get you made fun of? And how would you handle those situations in real life? Well, like wearing a dress? You just pretend like it was... It's funny. That's more like a ritual embarrassment that you have to go through if you're not one of the crew, if you know what I mean. Embarrassing situations, like something like the guys are stupid in real life, and then women figure it out, or women and minorities got it all figured out, and white men are really stupid. Yeah. I don't like some of these situations. They can only be in fiction, so you don't have to worry about encountering them in real life. Oh, Alexander Emelianenko versus Koklev is pretty funny. That has like a pro wrestling build up. Okay. Embarrassing moment in general. It depends on the level of embarrassment. For those sorts of situations, you have to be sort of proactive, and but if it's something you can't avoid, then I don't know. I couldn't give you advice on that. Somebody came across you and your lady at the wrong time at some secluded area. Oh, I've had that. You're like, how's the technique? No, I hopefully they're not a weirdo. Hopefully they're not a weirdo. You're like, you're next. That's what you say. Say, hey, you want some too? That's another thing. Is that one thing? If you're actually huge, it gives you some confidence. Hopefully not too much confidence, an appropriate level of confidence, and so you can dominate social situations more easily. Koklev's an alcoholic too. Explains that big fucking torso. Okay. Plus, it also depends on how far along you are in the act as well. Plus, the area you're at. Well, if they catch you like crying out, like, yeah, you'd be like, all right, mission accomplished. Well, you just gotta make sure you pick a more secluded area. And did those Viets who volunteered to be cut up and ate? Did you those? Did you see those Vietnamese? That's what you must mean, right? Who volunteered to be cut up and ate? No, I didn't see that. That's interesting. Have I applied for that job in the kindergarten now? Oh, it's as kindergarten. What was like? Kindergarten cop. What was that? What was my job again? I can't even remember. No, I don't know if I. Kids in kindergarten now are like kindergarten cops from 1993, so that's like those kids are a little older than me. But that's my generation. Most of us weren't totally screwed, but now today's generation, the kids are feral. Okay. Yeah, I don't. I saw the Charlie Kirk thing because this guy shared because somebody's like, "Oh, prayers for Charlie Kirk," and we're like, "Well, what are you talking about?" And then the guy's like, "Oh, okay, now I know what you mean." He posted the video, and it's a 4-second clip. Oh, it's a 4-second clip. What's going to happen in 4 seconds? Apparently a lot. And that was very disturbing. But apparently, the round is called the 3006, and I'm a Canadian. Although there's some Canadians know a lot about guns, but not me. I think guns are cool. I don't have anything against them. I think that you should be able to defend yourself with an appropriate instrument. But 3006 is going to put a big ass hole in whatever it hits, and there's no way that people say that, oh, it's good thing his neck stopped that. His neck wouldn't have stopped that round, apparently, so people have other ideas. Either some guy said that his wireless mic had like some sort of, I don't know, it had a snook in it or something. Or there was somebody put like a firecracker in his wireless mic and it popped off on him. Or there was a second shooter. You can now wield black warhammers. Well, I need to wield a white warhammer. 30-06. Yeah, okay. 06. Okay, whatever, buddy. Okay. I thought that's how you pronounced it, but I didn't. This is the Canadian way of saying it. Speak it like in America. Okay, yeah. I'll remember that for next time. So how long have you been doing YouTube content and what inspired me? I've been doing, well, I started my YouTube channel back in like 2016 and it was just music stuff. And then I did some like comedy sketches. There's a couple that are okay, but those, I'll release those in like 10 years, okay? And they're from like I did those back in 2019. But I started doing regular stuff in October 2023 after my cycle, because I posted a video where I deadlifted 800 for 2 reps, and this is also at the time when Sam Sulek was taking off. So I copied Sam Sulek's format, where I did a vlog style of video, and then I just talked about things that are associated with weightlifting or supplements or steroids. And then I put in some stuff from media and politics in there as well, because it's hard for me to leave that stuff out, and I think that it could be it's a sort of unfilled niche in the lifting space. Nobody talks about anything other than lifting weights, which I think that is a very there's not really much. Most of the things in weightlifting have already been figured out, and people are trying to invent new ways or new things to get people to click their video. But to me, that's just I couldn't do that. Like, I saw a video today on Instagram, and it was somebody like, oh, you think that your skull workout's hard? Try this. Take 80 to 90% of your max and do 25 reps. However many sets it takes, you'll be sore for 3 days. Well, first of all, it's not about being sore. It's about getting stronger. Well, I mean, suppose for me it is. But that's the easiest way to like quantify progress is by how much weight's on the bar. I'm pretty gnarly at the guitar. I used to be better, and I was trying to write something today, but it was just a total dud. It was a dud session. My inspiration to play guitar was Dave Mustaine, because back when I was 16, when I was in grade 11, I was listening to Megadeth, and I was listening to early Metallica, Kill 'Em All, which is mostly, although he's not on the album, Dave Mustaine wrote most of the songs. I really love the song Whiplash. I think that's my favorite Metallica song, Whiplash. And so that's I'm like, when I was listening to that music, I'm like, I want to do this. So that's what got me into guitar. And my mom took me to the pawn shop in town, and I got a Fender Squier, a Squier Stratocaster, which is a total hunk of shit. Even a Stratocaster, the sound's fucking terrible. It's not a metal guitar, unless you're Yngwie Malmsteen. He thinks it's metal. I think it sounds like shit. But he wants to be Richie Blackmore or Jimi Hendrix, so he sticks with his Stratocaster. I look a hell of a lot younger than last week. Yeah, I haven't weighed myself, but I think I'm down about 10 pounds. I stopped getting a back pump from standing up for 5 minutes. So that's a good that's a good sign. Social media platforms as well. Yeah, I'm on Instagram. I have a TikTok thing, but if you follow me on Instagram, then I wouldn't follow me on TikTok and Instagram because I don't post something different on TikTok. I'll just once in a while I'll post a good lift on TikTok, and so I don't know. I don't really have any good lifts coming up, so TikTok's gonna be sort of a ghost town in terms of uploads for a bit. Nevermore fan. I don't know who Brandon Ellis is, but Jeff Loomis is really good at guitar. From earlier, hope she's not too loud in the situation. Well, most girls control themselves. In my experience, they're not gonna. You're in public, trying to be sneaky. Some woman is screaming. I'm too freaking powerful for these chickens. They can't even respawn in time for me to continue clubbing them. Okay. The biggest guitar inspiration is Alexander Halleck. Necrosodomy? Is that his black metal name? Necrosodomy? I had one of my necromancers in Diablo 2, his name was Corpse Pleasurer. Corpse Pleasurer. The big O is a mofo. Well, you just don't. Jay Maskus from Dinosaur Jr. I've never heard of those guys. Who's this? Oh, lesbian. Ew. That's actually a guy. You know, the leftists they have to display their utter contempt for objective beauty and sort of like classical art by making themselves disgusting. Like, did you see that person there? That guy had the turquoise hair and was wearing a what do they call that? A crop top. Well, maybe it's not. Yeah, it was a crop top. A crop top like belly shirt. Or is that sort of a redundancy? I'm an anime No, I don't watch anime. There's some anime that I still think's good. I like Death Note. That's pretty basic, bitch. When I was a kid, I would watch Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Dot Hack Sign. I watched that a little bit, and then Ghost in the Shell. That would be on Friday nights. I would watch that. I can't really remember too much of it though. The one I watched the most of was probably, Dragon Ball Z too. But I mean, everybody watches that. I wouldn't watch that stuff now, especially not Pokemon. The only adults that are watching, like, I still remember Pokemon. I still like Generation 1. I have good memories. But if you're an adult and you have like plushies and shit, that's not good. Yngwie Malmsteen has his own whey protein isolate. Yeah, maybe he's on his like weight loss arc because he's been steadily gaining weight since 1981 when he first came on the scene, and he was probably like 160 pounds then, and now he's probably about like 250. All gut. I don't like donuts. I'm trying to think of some other animes that I used to watch. Beyblade. I watched Beyblade like every fucking afternoon when I was in grade 5. And I got a bunch of... I still have my Beyblades and my Beyblade Stadium. There's this guy that I know, or he told me that he put like a screw as his his spinning point, as his base for his Beyblade, and he shot it into his friend's stadium and destroyed it. Yeah. Yngwie Malmsteen. I can't listen to his stuff. His guitar playing, it's that neoclassical style. Even just guitar noodling in general, it does nothing for me. I was really into solos and that sort of playing when I was in high school. Like I like George Lynch a lot, and George Lynch is also still cool because he would do some unorthodox stuff. As a person, he's like a leftist, fanook, but his guitar playing now is just it just sounds like shit. For the last like 10-15 years, it's just sounded like shit. I remember I bought his album that he did with Korn, I think the Korn drummer and the King's X singer. Their band's called KXM. So it's Korn, King's X, and Lynch Mob. They put their letters together, and I thought it was okay. My brother said that the black singer from King's X, we would call that guy Obama. We also would call Commander Tuvok from Star Trek Voyager Obama. One of the AI voices that you always hear is it has that Commander Tuvok voice. All right, we're going all the way up to 50 strength tonight. I think that's worth some money. You gonna be clear? The grind? Oh, the grind's going beautifully. These chickens don't stand a chance. Sabotage and the Oliva brothers is where it's at. I don't know the Oliva brothers. Korn is performing in London, Ontario tonight at 6:30. Oh shit! What's it called now? Budweiser Gardens? Yeah. And I haven't. I'll go out to yeah, what the hell? Nicotine causes hyperinsulinemia, which is probably why when back in the springtime when I had nicotine in my mouth, like lozenge in my mouth all day, but in between the lozenges I would have my meals. I was having a lot of carbs, but I would go hypo all the time, and it's probably because of the nicotine. All of a sudden, I would just get really fucking weak, and then I have to have a bag of candy, or at least I'll probably need the whole bag, but I'd had the whole bag anyways. You know, the last time I was at Canada Life Place, shit, I don't know who that is. Budweiser Gardens is pretty big. That's where the London Knights play. I remember watching a London Knights game back in 2014. That's the last time I was in Budweiser Gardens. It used to be called the John Labatt Center because there's a Labatt Brewery in London, I'm pretty sure. What do you mean by weak? I don't know what you mean. Nicotine. Yeah, the blood pressure is the reason why I stopped the nicotine, because my arms would fall asleep when I lay down. But I really, other than those, I mean, nicotine's still really nice. It gives you a hell of a lot of focus, and it improves your cognitive function a lot. And I felt like it improved my creativity as well. You said hypo made you feel weak. How so? Well, my blood sugar is low, so that means my I have low glucose. So all of my organs are not receiving the glucose that they should, or at least my glucose level is being depleted. Like one of the reasons why if you chew too much insulin as a diabetic, you have to match the amount of insulin that you're gonna the amount of carbs you're gonna have based on how much insulin you're gonna take, or the other way around. But I'm pretty sure you can go into a coma if your blood sugar gets too low. This kid I went to school with, he went into a coma. He had type 1 diabetes. He went into a coma, and he like woke up and he wasn't feeling all that good. He went back to sleep, and died in his sleep. That was back when we. That was back in high school. I think it's a circulation thing. Budweiser Grounds is now Canada Life Place. Okay. Okay. It's always changing. Canada Life. That's got to be an insurance company then. I've never tried Reddit True Tide. Might reconsider that kindergarten job. Who's this guy? Dude! I got the hookup. Kindergarten job? Oh, if I get enough, what's this? Swordfish? I gotta go put this in the bank. That's a lot of dough. Dude. See, it helps to know people. I mean, too bad I don't know anybody in real life that's gonna hook me up, but at least in RuneScape, I'm a fucking star. Oh, he wants to trade with me again? What's this? Fishing rod, bait, and a hammer. Alright. Thank you. Hell yeah. Oh, dude. Hell yeah. Dude, I'm gonna start clubbing. And fishing rod. I think I gotta go to the barbarian village now and do some fishing. Hell yeah. Dude. Do you see how powerful the Bucket Throw Truck viewers are? Level 114. One of the guys, I gotta add him. Make sure you add this guy, okay? And troll him. Yeah, add that guy right there. And PK him. That guy's one of the old school viewers from like October 2023 when I first started doing these videos. Oh, Vids of Vifi, that was you? Caffeine plus nicotine is really addictive. And caffeine isn't as bad, at least in my experience, because it's... oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Ivy. And your Ivy here, too. The withdrawal for caffeine isn't as bad as the withdrawal for nicotine. The nicotine one's is terrible. Mr. Pajit has arrived in Brampton. I am Brampton, and Brampton goes with me. Oh, he wants to trade with me again? Okay. Holy shit! Oh, I'm fucking rich. All right. No, I'll never have to. Hell yeah. What's that? A spearfishing? Oh, he caught Magikarp. Caffeine plus nicotine is a cultural thing for Mediterraneans. True. Yeah. Yeah, you have your little cup of espresso. Dude, the French have espresso, right? You guys like that? All right, now I got to put this in the bank before I get slain with it. Okay, yeah. All right, I'll figure out the map eventually. Remember that job? Okay, kindergarten job. Oh, I can ask my niece. She's in grade 2. Well, the other one's in kindergarten. I can ask them and see if they're hiring. Or I'll just ask her if she likes her teacher, and then I'll show. If she doesn't like her teacher, I'll show up and we'll have an arm wrestling match, and whoever wins gets the job. I think that's a fair way of determining who should get a job and who shouldn't. Espresso and Africans. I haven't had espresso in over 10 years. I gotta go. There's this little town in Ontario called Stratford. Well, it's actually kind of popular because... Holy shit, I'm rich! I have 3 mil! Okay, let's put some of this stuff in the bank. Because I gotta go fishing. This guy, did he give me bait? Okay, yeah. I don't even know how... I didn't even know you had to use bait, but... Oh, yeah, and you used to have to use feathers. Okay, I should just drop this. I'll put that here. Okay. Maybe I'll keep this. Just in case I need... Well, I don't need that. I don't need to put this in the bank. Okay. Is there a way to drop this thing? Oh yeah, you press shift, right. Okay, oh I should put my swordies in the bank too. 1,000 swordfish. Okay. Pull day today. Seal rows, chin ups, easy bar curls, easy bar reverse curls, and laying rear delt flies. There you go. Where's your you didn't do any deadlifts though. Well, maybe you're like me, you have a specific deadlift day. Okay? You gotta give all your love to deadlift on one day. It can't be given to any other exercises. Is this guy coming to give me money? No, he's just some geek. Did you see John Cena get destroyed by Brock Lesnar? No. I did see a video recently, and John Cena's walking like an old man. Now no women can say no. Exactly. Baby! I can also say... I'm not going to bribe them. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to pay them. Alright, I'm going to win their hearts over by being myself. Okay? Alright, actually, I don't really need to wear this. I'm going to keep my Warhammer with me, though, just in case I run into some ruffians. Okay. Alright, let's go. I can't even remember where... Is my fishing even high enough to do that other stuff yet? What would you compete at weight-wise? Probably... what does it go up to, like 308? It would be that weight class, because I wouldn't cut weight, because that would just be a catastrophe. So I would just compete at like 295 pounds. My hook grip actually went good last time, so I'm pretty confident that I can, you know, with practice, and then once they get the tape, I'll be able to hook grip almost as much as I can do with straps. But it's pouring balls outside. Don't feel like driving. Ended up doing some weighted pull-ups. La France estime. Chud Jack. Flies like Arnold on the bench sideways is gay AF. Waste of time. Will my father come back if I deadlift more? I don't know. Well, frankly, if your dad probably doesn't respect weightlifting as much as he should, so I don't think it's gonna have any effect. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, the fastest way to get there is gonna be up here. Okay. Although I don't think I can fish there yet. What's my fishing level? It's only 10. I think you have to have 20. Rod. Oh, I get... Where do I find sardine? Oh, no, I can catch herring. Trout, pike, salmon, herring. Where the hell is the herring? Ever done lifting? I used to do Olympic weightlifting. Now I don't have the flex. I could still do snatch, I think, but that would just be... I don't like snatch. I hit my damn pubic bone too many times. We're hiring Buck to be the H-1B bounty hunter. I am your father now. There was this guy that told me I'm like a father figure to him. I'm like... One of the viewers. I'm like, dude, I'm 8 years older than you. I didn't hit puberty when I was 8 years old. So, unfortunately, that's impossible. Alright. Let's go... Maybe I can do it at Barbarian Village. This hammer's... You know, when you got a black warhammer in your hand, everything looks like a nail. Oh! Who's that? Is that a girl? Damn it. See, I have no dexterity. I'm 4 years older than you. Oh, okay. Damn, that's old. You're 69? You would make a great father figure for me, but we're the same age. Oh, yeah. Yes. My personal best Olympic weight, my best snatch was like 240 or 245. This is way back, okay? This is like 2013. 2013, I weighed about 205 pounds. I wasn't good at them. And I also wasn't training right because I was doing the Bulgarian method. And that only works once you've acquired a shitload of strength. And you also are a genetic freak, which I'm not. And then I did a 300 clean and jerk. Yes, and that was my best. I did like a 280 or 285 lure rod. I don't use a lure rod. That's for pussies. That's a lure rod. Okay. Oh, maybe I can go like this. Alright. No. Shopping. I don't want to do shopping. Scimitar shop. I have no use for that. Maybe Lumbridge has the... Oh, yeah, maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. I gotta go to Lumbridge. I will be a good father figure. Maybe. I need to find... Once I get my waifu. Gentle patriarch aura. Okay. One got my dad's 44 years older than me, so I still got another 11 years if I wanted to be that much older than my kids, which I don't. There are benefits to being older. All right. Okay. I'm a little pissed off now. There are benefits to having kids when you're older, like you have a lot more money and experience. But that's pretty much the only benefit. Okay, so Lumbridge Swamp. That doesn't seem safe. Agility shortcut. Maybe I can go through here. Maybe I can fish in the desert. Wait until my 40s? I don't know. That's another thing is that the women, the dating pool, there's going to be either too much of an age gap between my wife and I, or I marry an older woman. And then you have to like sort of rush the whole process. I paid this guy 10 coins. I just got fucking robbed. Oh, I don't have any money, actually. I put it back in. Okay. I'll go this way then. Hunchback build. You can always just steal a waifu. Well, that's not a good idea. Remember, there's always a bigger fish. Remember, if she finds one guy that's as jacked as me and that has just slightly more hair, then I lose. Okay, I remember I trained my strength up to like level 50 on my other character just in this chicken farm. Chicken coop. 24. Baby. Mr. Farmer. Rat. Okay, here we go. This better be the right fishing spot. I have my net anyways, but I don't want to go to the other spot because I get attacked by the wizards. They're attracted to strength pures? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I was thinking. Fellow looks maxing guys that. I keep on getting recommended. Who's this guy? Oh, it's this guy again. He just came out of nowhere. Wait. This is my guardian angel. Anybody messes with me, he's gonna scalp him. Oh wait, unless he... Arabian 2. Okay. I'm not afraid of the number alone, just the opportunity shrinking and my options narrowing. One of Stefan Molyneux's things that he says is that women, when they're aging out, is they're all their eggs dying. Not a lure. Okay, it's a net. I'll do the netting. At least there's nothing here to kill me. Okay. A man's aging out sign is losing his hair. That's not as bad as all the eggs dying. My dad was bald before, like at a younger age than I'm gonna be, because I think he was. Mysterious stranger perk from Fallout. I'm not familiar with Fallout, unfortunately. I never played Fallout. Mr. X is here. You know, if you guys want to watch it, there's one of the videos on the channel. It's Mr. X, Doja's Super Soldier, audits HHS, Human and Health Services, something like that. It's like the welfare service in America, one of them, and that's a little. They call that a YouTube poop. I put that together, and it features Mr. X. You're in a good place. She'll teach you the ways of a real Sikh. Sikh Kant. Okay. What was my recent blast buck? Did it go good? It was actually going really good, and I felt like I could have kept my overhead press going. And even with this back issue, the overhead press was fine. It's just that it was ruining all of the other. It was making everything very uncomfortable. But I was getting really strong because everything was going good, and I sort of titrated from like, I don't know, 500 test and then up to like 1600, faster than I should have. But to me, in my opinion, high testosterone dosages, just test, and assuming you're controlling estrogen a bit, that's not very bad for you. That's not doctor's advice though, because I remember doing 3 grams of test and feeling good and sleeping good. But that was also 3 years ago. Norwood 3A. Yeah, my hair started. I had a really sort of far, like a long widow's peak back when I was 17. Tuna salad. Oh, I bet you that smells like shit. Mayonnaise to me, I don't get how people eat that. Apparently, that's the Canadians really love it. That's like, I remember seeing that in a movie. I think it was The Whole 9 Yards with Bruce Willis. I don't get the mayonnaise thing. I had mayonnaise once when I was a kid at McDonald's because I thought it was vanilla ice cream. Boy, was I fucking wrong. I hate it. I hate mayonnaise. Even real mayonnaise that's like yellow and made with the egg. No. Tabasco sauce. Tripe soup. Tripe looks disgusting. That's what the no, my dad my dad will eat anything. He's like a Chinese person. He'll eat anything. That's something he likes. Tripe. Come on, get back to work, buddy. What? Sandwich needs mayo, otherwise it's too damn dry. Just put ketchup on it. At least ketchup tastes good. If I want something wet, or dip it in gravy. Okay, but the mayonnaise, oh, please, just dip it in gravy. The most delicious soup in the world. The most delicious soup in the world is butternut squash soup, or Wisconsin. What's it called? Wisconsin broccoli soup, with the Wisconsin cheddar in it. All right, I'm going fish pure. Well, not quite. It probably would be a good idea to hold on to those for cooking. Where the hell's the range around here, anyways? I don't think you cook on the furnace. I suppose you can make... I don't think I can cut down a cactus tree, though. Ah. Yeah, I should probably cook all these. Oh, no. Alcarid doesn't have very much vegetation. Go figure. I can't cut down these little trees. Get back to work. 2,000 gold for shrimp. Borscht. That's that ugly ass red soup. Do I put ketchup on eggs? No. I just have them sunny side up. I don't know if you took recommendations from the comments, but I was the guy who said to play Halo Combat Evolved, Max Payne, and he played them both. Yeah, Halo 2, that doesn't do it for me. Max Payne though, that was the first time I played it. That game is like top 10 of all time. Horseradish, no, that shit fucking smells. Southwest sauce. It needs to be made right with a homemade bone broth from Babushka. Yeah. I remember George Lehman's bulking videos, and he had cheese, beef, and horseradish sandwiches every time he passed the fridge. Oh, man. Horseradish. In the cheese thing, I don't really get the... I like cheese on pizza. I like when cheese is melted. I like poutine. Poutine's... You don't really want to go crazy with the fat, though. You're going to put on lots of body weight, but it's... You don't want to have to... You don't really want your... the thing is, once you hit... Let's say your cycle goes good, and you hit your lifts. Once you lose your fullness, and you see how much fat you've gained, that's not a good feeling. And so that's why I don't support the high fat diet anymore. The best salad, which started as Olivier salad, is Russian salad nowadays. I remember making this salad back in my cooking class in college. Can't remember what the hell it was called now, but it had a piece of seared tuna on it, and that, holy shit, that was the best thing ever. Fresh tuna seared. It was like the smoothest steak of all time. Louisiana crawfish. No. I could probably go to Red Lobster and get something like that. But if I go to Red Lobster, I'll get a burger. I don't really like seafood. If I go to the Mandarin, I get the basic bitch things. I get scallops and I get shrimp. Everything else from the sea, well, I like fresh fish, obviously, but like mussels, oysters, that shit's freaking nasty. When you cook mussels and they open up, to me it's like the worst woman of all time. Okay, you heat them up and then they open up for you. Okay, it's like the ugliest woman of all time spread her legs for you, and I don't want to be in that. Who's eating poutine more than once a week? High school kids. I used to eat poutine 2 or 3 days a week when I'd go to Harvey's. I'd get a double original burger, a poutine, a milkshake, and eight mini donuts. Damn, that was good. That's like 2,700, 3,000 calories. I get an Oreo milkshake too. Holy shit, that was good. Cajun food is goated. I remember making gumbo, which is gumbo Creole, because there's Cajun and then there's Creole. I assume one's more French and the other one's more like black person food. What do they call that? Haitian? Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I made gumbo with the okra and the chorizo sausage, I think it was, back in college. It was alright. Only Cajun shit I've ever had is boiled peanuts. Why would you boil peanuts? I why would you boil a peanut unless it's like, unless it's boiled in like oil? Don't you do the 7 fish for Christmas Eve? No. Well, one thing we used to do was it's anchovies and onions, and you that's like your pasta, and then you have that with pasta. That's really good. Oh, yeah, and a shitload of Parmesan cheese too. Haitian Creole gumbo has body parts in it. Oh, I believe that. Boiled peanuts are good. Yeah, but you're just boiling them in water, right? Or you make like a you boil them in like chicken stock or something. Literal pile of sewage. It's so easy to make. Basically Russian bologna or bologna. Bulgona? Maybe it's Bulgona. Okroshka. Alright. What does this guy want? Who's he gonna take me? Who's this guy? So, the Spirit Angler's base in the ruins of Unka. It's rough out there against Temporos. We really need fisher folk who've experienced more of the world. I have to be a member, or I have to be a higher level fisherman? I'm just going to give all these shrimp away to the poor. Uh, 200 kilograms for $100,000 US. Oh. That I'd have to gain 160, 170 pounds. I don't think that's worth it. I don't think that's worth 100. Well, yeah, I would be totally screwed. And then I have to lose all that fat. But I mean, 100,000 US. Send me the money. I'll think about it. Send me 50. I'll think about it, and then when I start, you send me the other 50. Bля Pelmeshki. I don't know. Russians aren't known for their food. Would you live in India for a month for $100,000 USD? If I got to live in a resort, in like a 4-star or where maximum stars resort, and all of my food was paid for, yeah, I'd do it. I'd rather do that actually than gain 170, 180 pounds, whatever. Okay. So I expect the money by tonight. Claiming our neighbors' cuisines. So what? Chinese? You got a lot of neighbors. Mongolian? Siberia dishes? Would you swim in the Ganges for 100,000? Oh. Well, if I got to wear like I don't know, a scuba hazmat suit, or like a full a condom over my whole body, with I wear a condom on my whole body that would be airtight, and then I'd also have like one of those deep sea diving helmets on. That would also obviously be airtight. Zog slop. Oh, no, he just messaged me. Can I come? Crap. I might have to cut this one down early. My truck needs to get fixed. I have no power. My power steering line is ruptured, and you should try steering my truck with no power steering, no hydraulic assistance. Holy shit. Okay. This game, I'm like Sam Hyde now, just on my phone. I don't know about you guys, but if you watched his podcast that he did with the Ryan Katsu Rivera, and then the other dude Valentine or Valentine, whatever the hell his name is. I'll call him Valentine. That way he's like the GoldenEye guy. Okay. Yep, I think I gotta leave in a minute if this guy gets back to me. The thing where he's like, he said he had sex with libs of TikTok. I just thought that was disgusting that he was sharing that. Okay, he called me a prude, but this guy, he's gonna be like, talking about, how he believes in Jesus Christ died for the Christian thing. Jesus Christ is God. He's God's son. He died for the sins of man. He died so that you can go to heaven. And basically, the whole thing of Christianity is you repent, and you repent, and you turn away from sin, and you become like Christ-like, theosis. Why is he bragging about committing adultery? It's like, yeah, I had sex with libs of TikTok. It's so shameless about it. Is that a bit? Because I didn't get it. Jackass episode where they swim in the sewage treatment plant. No, I haven't seen that. Shit. Maybe I'll just call him up. Okay. I have to mute this for a second. Okay. You're alternating your batch motorway. That's what happened to me. I was driving home from Quebec. My serpentine belt, because I've got with my truck, it drives all the pulleys, and so the water pump stopped. The power steering, I had no power steering. The battery wasn't getting charged, and it also knocked my radiator hose off. Okay, and so I dumped all my coolant on the Trans-Canada Highway, and then thankfully I got off the road, and it started getting really hot when I pulled into the. But I managed to pull over before the engine before it overheated, and yeah, if you got like one of these like old F-350s, it's you have to be pretty strong, I think, to turn the damn thing. Some old guy's not going to be able to do that. Nick and Chuck are still funny. Yeah. With was an accident. That must have been. Oh, you're talking about the Lives of TikTok thing. Anyways, I have to get going because I have to. My partner just got in and I got to get my truck fixed. Anyways, I'll stream probably later in the week. All right, and the fishing level and the strength level is just gonna be insane. Yeah. All right, I'll see you guys later.